When I moved to Canada almost 11 years ago, I knew only one single person, and it took me 8 years to figure out how to find my people. And even when I did it, it was kind of by accident. I attended this weekend retreat, and on the last day, something very magical happened to me. Everybody was saying goodbye to each other after spending an amazing time outside of the city working on our personal goals, and I literally could feel everybody's energy vibrating out of their bodies. And it was in this moment where I couldn't describe what I felt, but now I know the feeling that I felt in that specific moment was a feeling of belonging, being completely accepted for who I am without having to change. Without having to change. And that was pretty big. That was huge for me. And after that, I continued building relationships and deepening the relationships with the people that I met there. And to this day, some of the people from that original retreat are now my closest friends. So afterwards, after I've experienced this feeling of belonging, I wanted to recreate situations to experience it again. And I reverse engineered what happened that weekend, what happened after the weekend, and I put all of the lessons that I've learned into this course just for you, so you don't have to wait 8 years and hope that by accident you run into your people. You actually have some steps to follow that will help you find this group of supportive friends that are there for you in the times where you are celebrating your success, but also they're there for you to support you when you really need someone to lean on. Hey, my name is Jan, and I'm the creator of this course, but I'm also the creator of the, let me grab one, Ask Deep question cards, which help you have more meaningful conversations. And I've realized that that is actually one of the key components to creating more meaningful relationships in your life. So before we get started with all the amazing content in this course, I want you to know that feeling disconnected, feeling isolated and alone is very normal. I felt it many times in my life, and I felt it even when I was surrounded by lots of people, when I was with friends, with acquaintances at parties where supposedly I should be connecting and be connected with everyone, yet I still felt something was missing. Literally, you're not alone. 1 in 4 Americans says they don't have close friends, and the rates of people feeling lonely and disconnected just keep going up every year. And a lot of people feel this. So when I learned the difference between being alone and being lonely, a lot of things started to make sense. When there's no significant other in our lives, we can either be lonely or enjoy the freedom that solitude brings. When we find no support among others for our deeply felt truths, we can either feel isolated and bitter, or celebrate the fact that our vision is strong enough to even survive the powerful human need for the approval of family, friends, or colleagues. When you are lonely, you are thinking of the other, you are missing the other. Loneliness is a negative state. Loneliness is the absence of the other. Aloneness is the presence of oneself. Aloneness is very positive. You are so full of presence that you can fill the whole universe with your presence, and there's no need for anybody. Wow. Powerful, isn't it? A coach once told me that if you can be your own best friend, you will never feel lonely. So I know this might not be what you came here for with joining this program, and a lot of it will actually be about how to find these other people to support you. But before we start, I am going to give you a little challenge. And the challenge is this: get to know yourself. When was the last time you spent time just with yourself and your thoughts, without the TV on, without listening to a podcast, just being with yourself? In the next few days, I want you to pick a day or an evening that you will have a date night with yourself. Yep, you heard me right. Not a date night with your significant other or your friends going out, a date night with yourself. And this could be whatever fills up your cup. So for me, that might mean taking a hike, going for a walk in the park or in one of the ravines in Toronto. For you, it could be maybe meditating or journaling, sitting in a coffee shop by yourself. Whatever it is, I want you to go to the Facebook page, do your introduction if you haven't done that yet, and then post what would the ideal first date with yourself look like. And I hope that we will take on the challenge and actually do it in the next few days. I'm really grateful that you joined this course, and I'm really excited for you, because once you do all the different activities, the exercises, the challenges, you will most definitely improve your skills at attracting the right people. You'll know where to go to find like-minded people that you just get along with, and I'll see you in the next video.